What's up, Math 8? So, similar to our two-step multiplying equations, now we're going to have our two-step dividing equations. Okay, simply put, it's because there's dividing going on in the equation. Now, there's literally not too much of a difference here besides the fact that instead of the last step being to divide by the number, the last step will be now to multiply by the number. And that's basically it, okay? So it's two steps. I'll do A and B. You'll try C, and then we'll see how you did. So, looking at A, pretty basic, okay? You always need to move your number away. We talked about opposite order of operations, okay? So the opposite of subtracting 4, I need to add 4 to both sides. So I'm going to leave myself that much room, but I'm going to get x over 2 equals, those will cancel, negative 3 plus 4, different signs, so we're technically subtracting here. 4 minus 3 gives me a 1. And then the last step, I'm going to multiply it. Now, don't get confused by this, okay? This is saying x divided by 2. The opposite of x divided by 2 is to multiply by 2. Okay, a lot of people see that and they get caught up. Those cancel. We get x equals 2 as our answer. Next one, again, pause if you need to at any point. It won't be too long of a video. So, this one, it doesn't matter that our number comes first. It doesn't matter that our variable term is on the right side of the equation. It's still all the same steps. So when I look at this, I need to move this negative 3. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. On the right, that'll give me a 0, so we can just cross them out. On the left, I get negative 10 plus 3. Different signs again, so subtract these. So we get 10 minus 2 is 7. And we need to make that a negative 7 because 10, the negative 10 is farther from 0 than the positive 3. So I get negative 10, or negative 7 equals n over 4. And then again, the last step here, which you won't have a lot of times. Most time, the last step will be to divide. But here, we're going to multiply by 4. They're gone on the right. 4 times negative 7 will give me a negative 28 equals n. Okay? Try C on your own. Pause the video, try it. So here we go. Similar to both of these, one little trick in there, see how many people caught it? Okay, I'm going to take this 4. Now again, you're always looking at the sign in front. There's no sign in front of the 4, so that means it's a positive 4. So to move it, to get rid of it, or however you want to say it, you got to subtract this 4. So we're going to subtract from both sides. They're gone there. Don't forget the negative here. Okay, it's still there, so you need to rewrite it. So we get negative c over 3 equals 4. Now here's the trick. Okay, similar to when we had equations like this, when we divided by that 2, we also divided by the negative. Okay, the negative needs to come with it. Okay, it's the same thing here. That obviously that's all made up. Okay, it's the same thing here. So I need to bring this negative with that 3. So I'm going to do negative 3 times on both sides. If you need to put kind of parentheses here, do that. And then we just solve it the same way. The negatives and the 3's will cancel, just like we need them to. So I get c equals, positive times a negative will give me a negative, and 4 times 3 gives me negative 12. Okay, again, pause if you need to get everything. Otherwise, that is it for this one. We're going to be slowly moving into different types of equations. We got proportions, we have parentheses and all that stuff. It kind of builds up to the massive problem. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next time.